What's up? Good morning, party people. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another huge pickup. We have the potential of getting some big deals today. So without further ado, let's go get them. So the story behind this buy is that I found it on Facebook about a week ago. It was $120 for a Sega Genesis and 6 games. And of course I was like, well, that's a bit too much. So I'm gonna wait on it. Within 3 days, it dropped to $60. So I hit her up with a message, been like, hey, is this still available? And yes, accidentally ghosted her. I'll be honest, I accidentally ghosted. And then just last night, I got a notification saying it went down to $40. So right now, this Genesis and 6 games, including 2 Sonics, a Mortal Kombat, a Street Fighter, $40 right now. So we gotta go drive over to basically across the border, Rhode Island. Go pick this up, and then we'll test it out later. You guys know the rules. All right, so we just rolled up to the place. I think I gotta go walk up to the door, so take you guys with me. We'll be right back. Oh, hello. Hi. How's it going? No, I'm cool. Awesome. Sure, why not? Oh yeah. Wow, all right, cool. That looks good to me. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, folks. What a steal. I know you saw some of that footage. I try not to be like super like, hey, here's the camera. Mostly just doing it just for like safety stuff. But I'm trying to get a little bit better about it because I'm a YouTuber now. So I have to film some of this stuff. But we did pick up that Genesis that you saw right here. Looking surprisingly clean. Like obviously it's got its scratches, but like comparatively to other ones that I've seen online, it's pretty good. It did come with only 1 controller, but that's fine with me. I'll take it. And we did come away with 6 games here. So the first game here is Pit Fighter. I actually just sold this for the Super Nintendo, but I never actually got to play it, so now I can try it out. We have another copy of Disney Aladdin. So I thought this was Mortal Kombat at first. I'm just very silly. This is Taz Escape from Mars, which I also just sold for Genesis like a week ago. So like it's good now. I finally have one in my collection. Oh, we got Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition. And then of course, Sonic 1 and 2, the not for resale copy. Which I haven't seen I don't think I've ever seen a copy that was like not for resale. You know what I mean? Like I feel like all the copies that I've come into have been the not for resale versions. Which is weird. I don't know. If somebody can talk about that in the comments, get my algorithm to like boost up and talk about some Sonic stuff. But I also, when we were driving, I found a Savers like right next door. So let's go check that out since we're over here. I don't know if you guys also picked up on this earlier either. New car. So now we have something that some more things that we have to pay off. So we got to keep getting to flipping. Whew. So it's a scorcher out here, folks, and let me say, that was one of the more interesting of Savers experiences I've ever had, believe it or not. For some reason, they could only do like 2 games at a time, so that took so much longer than it should have. But we only came away with 1 game today, and that was Tron Evolution, which I actually don't look at the comps are right here. You can see the comps, but yeah, it ended up being $2.50. All the games were priced at $5, but for some reason I had 50% off discount today. And honestly, I probably would have spent more if I knew that I had a 50% discount on everything. Because honestly, we got a huge stop coming up next. It's cash only. It's a tiny little store, but place is magnifique. So let's head over there now. So while we're on our way, I wanted to bring up something weird that I saw in there. That the consoles, I'll take a screenshot because I don't know how fast that clip was that I got of them. They all said case on them, so they didn't have any cables with them. Nothing else. It just said case, and it had a reduced price. They're all about $30 a piece. There was a PS1, a couple of Wii's, and oh shoot, that guy almost hit me, and a PS2. And when I asked the lady about it, she was just as confused as I was. She had no idea why they were just labeled case, what their story was, if they worked, anything like that. And so $30 for a PS1 with no cords is actually a pretty good deal. I think they're like $11. I looked them up last night for some reason. I don't know. I'm just looking up Amazon listings for cords. But so overall, that would have been a good deal. But if it just says case, it could be like there's no motherboard inside or nothing like that. It could literally just been the shell of a PS1. And for $30, no refunds at a Savers about an hour away from me. It's not a risk I'm willing to take yet. But yeah, if you guys have Savers around you, let me know if that's something weird that happens at your guys' too. And if I'm just like, this is my first time seeing it. Because I actually bought an Xbox from Savers like a few days ago, just as is. And it didn't have the word case or anything. It just said no cords. And it was fine. Like I bought it like as is like that. Worked fine. But I don't know. Maybe that's just this specific Savers that does this way. Well, this would have been great to know. That's today. So, yep. Now we have to make the 40-minute walk of shame back. All the way, well, the 40-minute drive of shame. All the way back to Massachusetts. So, well, at least I got, one thing out of the way, right? Alrighty, so here's everything we picked up today. All laid out perfectly nice. First, we got the Genesis, which we're going to plug in a second into our testing. But taking a look at the games, Tron ended up only being worth about $7.50, so it's still a $5 profit. But, not as I was thinking I hit like a random gem or something, but these 6 games are gonna land a nasty profit. We're gonna test them just in case, but I'm having a really good feeling about this one. I have a sneaking suspicion this is all gonna work out. All right, so here's the update we're currently at. Pretty sure it's a bad. Oh. So you can see Sonic 2 is playing in the background. But I'm gonna have to try to find a new cord for this. Alright guys, after replacing the cable, we got it. And we also replaced the TV. Look at him. Look at him jump. This makes me so happy. I love Sonic. So my history with the Genesis, I never had one, but my cousins did, and I remember going over their house and hearing that Sega, like you know the sound. I don't do it justice, to be honest, but I remember going to their house and playing the game all the time. And then when I was younger, they gave me Sonic 3 and Knuckles for PC, and I used to play that every day, like before school. So that was like, I don't know. Sega's always been weird with me. Or I feel like I've been catching up to it at the point now where it's too expensive to actually enjoy it. But who knows? I don't know. I'm debating about just keeping the Genesis. Oh, one sec. I just passed the bonus level. I'm a little torn right now whether I want to sell this thing or not, or just keep it. Let me know in the comments if I'm making a terrible decision by maybe potentially keeping it. I figured since I'm here, I might as well also test out the Xbox that I bought and all the new cables that came with it. So, threw Halo 2 on and probably going to play this for about a half hour until my girlfriend shows up. Anybody remember the Big Duke? This thing is huge. Surprise, surprise, it's been 2 months and I forgot to record an outro for this video. And it's just been sitting on my phone and I don't know why I never recorded an outro. So here's your outro. Folks, if you want to buy anything you saw in this episode, actually everything's already been sold, but if you like things, you like to buy stuff, there's things from other episodes right over here. I think that's gonna flip right. And if you would like to just hang out with me, follow me on Instagram. That's the only other social media I have. It's right here. Now, feel free to like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet already. I can actually do like channel posts now, which is weird. Like, I guess I got to that next step on YouTube. So I can do that whenever. So look out for those. I might be doing some fun giveaways real soon, especially once we get closer to 100. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys, I don't know, like 7 days.